Hey everybody, welcome back to the Holy Grail of Healing. We're doing Chiron, and this is going to be Chiron and Leo. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with the series as fast as I would have, but I'm just pacing myself. I work. I'm releasing albums. Oh, yes, please, 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 if you have a Spotify account, an Apple Music account, please, please, please add and listen to my first Zodiology album that I had to unfortunately re-release, rework, but it's remastered. And then the second one's coming out in March. So please just give those albums the respect they deserve. I know they've been released. This is the third time now. Awful distribution platform. They totally ruined my music. But anyways, we're going to talk about Chiron and Leo. So if you have this wound here in Leo, you have problems with expressing yourself as a Leo. It's kind of as if you're afraid to be a Leo. The Ascended Master you should work with is El Moira. I know I'm not saying that right. And basically, people with Chiron and Leo have wounded egos. If you can fix this, your gift is expressing your heart with ease, just like a healthy Leo would do. Almost like the cowardly lion, like in The Wizard of Oz. That's kind of like what a Chiron and Leo is. And taking a backseat of your own creativity, love, and admiration for others. You allow that to take over and you take the back seat, even if it's your creation. It's like you give away to performers when you should be the one performing, but the ego is so damaged that you don't feel comfortable doing it. So in a nutshell, your Chiron lesson is to purify and transform what you really want, which if you do put effort into healing this, it'll enable your ability to manifest with actual things you want in your life. Now, just because your Chiron falls into the sign of talent and creativity doesn't mean you lack that at all. Some sort of creator, but you're probably hiding behind the curtains is the problem when you should be on stage. And it's painful for you. It's painful for you to deliver your creations yourself. You want to give it to somebody else, and then you get kind of angry about it later because you were too scared to present it yourself. That's kind of how Chiron and Leo feels. You'll probably put it in someone else's hands, and then they get that limelight you created for them, okay? And a lot of times it'll go right over your head, and then, like I said, you'll get angry at yourself about it. That's because you were too insecure to deliver this masterpiece that you've created, whatever that masterpiece may be. Whenever this happens, you're missing big opportunities to shine that big, beautiful Leo light, because we all have every sign in our chart. I don't care if you don't like Leos, because everybody has Leo in their chart. So I don't care what basic astrology newbies say about Leos. Leos are the brightest people with the biggest hearts, and Leo energy is all about finding pleasure and expressing yourself. And like I said, everyone has Leo in their charts. So next time you want to be a smartass and insult a Leo for being a Leo, just remember you have that Leo inside of you somewhere, and that's probably why you're bitching about it. You're just projecting. I still to this day don't understand why people don't understand the concept of projection. It's kind of embarrassing to watch. With this being your Chiron placement, it's essential for you to create whatever lights up your inner child, but not give it away to somebody else, because your inner child needs to express that. They want to express that. Because even after all of the hard work that you've created, say like a performer, you're just going to feel not good enough when that other person takes the limelight that you gave to them. You are meant to create it, and the hard part for you is delivering it. But that's just as important as creating it. This placement tells me that a past life left this wound on you because your presence was just unfairly ignored. So now in this life, you have to work on the idea that I know I'm good at what I do. I do have amazing talents. I can present it. and I'll probably scare the hell out of myself at first. But if you continue to actively work on that, this wound will heal. It wouldn't be a shock at all if fame and stardom just floods into your life if you're able to heal this wound. You still have that urge to be a bright, shining, respected, and admired Leo. And this is for Chiron and Leos. And until you get it through your head that that is absolutely what you need and what you deserve in this life, and own it, as scary as it may be, you'll unfortunately just keep living in this like Peter Pan syndrome and never grow up, so to speak. And if you keep avoiding the homework of this Chiron placement and you don't do the healing, you'll flunk. And what happens when you flunk? You got to take the whole class over. You have to take that incarnation all over again in a whole new life, and it'll probably be worse next time. So own that brightness that you know is in you. Who cares what people think when you deliver it? It's you. It's your moment. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. Whatever. Who cares? Just keep doing what you do. Somebody's going to see you one day. Stones to work with people with Chiron and Leo that'll help you a lot is adventurine. I'm actually wearing one right now, green adventurine. Kunzite, iolite, and ametrine, which is fucking beautiful, by the way. And a good mantra for Chiron and Leo people to start their day, every day, or whenever you're meditating, is I feel joy, and I express myself through creativity with courage, knowing myself, loving my inner child, and presenting it to people without being scared of what they'll think.